got AP Bio.
First off, stay focused. AP Bio is not regular biology. You have to get used to the workload, but the good thing is Missy Torres makes it easier for you to understand the things she's teaching. So as long as you keep up the class, you should be able to understand the test.
And keep in mind, it's a lot of work. It's AP. Just do the work. Take your time. It only takes an hour to do the homework. Just do it.
Notes.
Great. Guys, make sure to keep your binder organized and always put work within the unit it's supposed to be in and write in sentences and not in short little bullet points, because sometimes if you shorten it up, you just don't understand it when you're trying to review in the end. And make sure to label, highlight, and add titles. That way, when you're trying to find information, you're not super lost. And if you have questions, ask them in class, because that's the best way to learn new knowledge.
Even if it sounds dumb, ask the question.
Yeah.
Make your own way of remembering things. So for example, water is polar. So I think Poland Spring and Poland both flow. So you can remember it like that. Or eukaryotic is yourself. So you and you. So.
In terms of managing the actual workload, get to know the habits of the class, pivots, add puzzles. You know what's coming, so you know how to prepare for it. Like Ariel said, take notes on everything, but at the same time to know what works for you. So if you like electronic notes more than physical notes, or if you think physical notes help you more, know yourself, know what's gonna help you, and use that to your advantage.
Alright, for homework, I would say never let your work pile on. If you have AP Bio on A days, do your homework on the A day. That's when it's fresh in your mind and you're thinking about the class and you're thinking about what you just learned, and then start doing your homework as soon as you get home.
Yeah.
And I would also say focus on AP Classroom and focus on understanding the wording and looking at all the information they give you. And yeah.
And remember, it may seem like a lot of work now, but after a while, you'll get used to it. And it's going to go through you, and you're going to take less time on it.
When it comes time to review for the actual test, you want to rely on everything that you had before. That's why it's so important to have the notes that we said a million times already. Go back in the binder, look at it, use the resources that Mr. Torres gives you, and work together. If you have to call a classmate or make a group chat, even though it's going to be boring, call a group chat and be like, hey guys, I don't understand this, so that you can try to figure it out on your own before you come to class.
For reviewing, you want to start in the beginning of April, because you won't be able to cram. You don't have to study every single day for hours, but reviewing just every now and then will completely help with not just forgetting a topic. You also want to use your workbook. It has terms and information that you might not learn in class. And also, use AP Bio Penguin and do those quizzes.
And please try to review together. It's so much better together, and y'all can have fun with it, and y'all can test each other.
Okay, so on the day of the test, for the multiple choice, it's online, so you have an hour and a half. So you want to sort of pace yourself. You want to use the tools that they provide. You also want, if you have extra time, you want to double check your answers, go over stuff you didn't really understand, and then, just guess or whatever.
Don't guess. Learn
But no, I mean, when it comes to that
Yeah.
stuff, okay.
Please try to do choices of elimination and try to narrow down the right answer. Even though if you don't know it, just still try to cancel out the answer that won't make sense, because always two that don't make sense.
For the FRQs, you're going to have a mix of knowledge-based and database questions, so practice graphing problems and just graphing in general. Don't write anything unnecessary because you want to save as much time as you can, and you can also highlight while reading because you're going to get a lot of information.
And if you sense yourself taking too long on a question, just skip and go on. It's more important for you to have more filled in than having long ones filled in.
Alright, encouragement.
Okay, guys, you earn your scores. Please practice, please study. This is your class. You're running your own class right now.
Yeah.
Okay? You earn your grade, you earn your score. So let's get an A on AP Bio.
Yay!